The book Anger Management by Zarmina Penner provides a brief and effective method to analyze and deal with anger incidents. While coaching managers as her clients, but also her personal experience with anger, she found an easy, pragmatic solution called the Stop 1, 2, 3 model, which helps you to analyze yourself, others, and the surroundings in a situation of upcoming anger. It doesn't matter if you are the person who suppresses your anger, gets silent and introverted, or the total opposite and explode if it comes to an anger incident. You might have experienced both and suffered repercussions. But your goal should be to see it as a growth path. Anger often arises when others don't respect us or our boundaries. Anger is the reaction to the feeling of not being treated well. So one key to dealing with anger is focusing on knowing and setting your boundaries. This gives you your chosen space and allows you to get control over your life and build up self-love, self-worth, and self-esteem. To notice the upcoming anger and reflect on these situations accordingly, Zarmina Penner recommends using apps like Moodscope to document your triggers and better analyze them. Furthermore, your brain is clogged by opinions and discussions. Therefore, we need to declutter it by writing everything down that comes to your mind, digital or with a pen and paper. Without an organizational structure, these thoughts will come up anytime and turn into confusion. To sort them, empty your mind first and use a structured method like the Stop 1, 2, 3 method. The Stop 1, 2, 3 model basically describes the process of analyzing the anger situation first before you start to find a solution. Therefore, you are analyzing what part you've played in the anger situation. Then, reflect the context in which the situation took place, and eventually the other person as a third step. The key is to focus on yourself and your reaction first, before going on to see the other side. This gives you the opportunity to reflect how fast you went from getting a trigger to exploding or being angry. However, others and contexts like third parties or surrounding criteria do also play a role to get an idea of what is triggering you and you might try to avoid in the future. This leads to the second part, the solution design. After you've analyzed the situation, the solution might be already popping up. If not, the model asks you to choose one of the 3 possible strategies for this specific problem: avoidance, setting boundaries, or seeking consensus or compromise. Furthermore, it asks you what kind of goals you want to achieve with the solution. Then you define in a more detailed way what your starting point is, which strategies you've chosen, and which first steps you will take to make it happen.
What are you doing?
Instead of complaining about others and life circumstances, we should do the heavy lifting and invest time to understand ourselves better every day. In her book, Zarmina Penner describes some more self-investigations and soul-searching techniques for proper anger management. She refers to analyzing your identity, reputation, and personality, as well as your primary 5 values. Furthermore, analyzing the context you like to be surrounded by can lead to a better understanding of your desires. There's a bunch of exclusive material and workbooks that come with the book to actively work on your specific anger problems. Due to the fact that anger management and triggers are so individual like you, I highly recommend reading the book and working on your specific problems with the additional workbook attached. It's really valuable to run through this reflection process by yourself and understand yourself even better, not only in order to manage your anger situations. If you'd like to check out the book and the additional material, you will find a link in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. And I hope to see you in the next video.